All right, y'all, to start this thing off, we're going to add a little bit of plant-based butter to our skillet along with some olive oil. We're just going to coat our skillet before we add any ingredients to our skillet. We're going to add 1 chopped yellow onion to our skillet. We're going to get everything in there. Go ahead, get it in the skillet, get it in. No piece of onion will be left behind. Then we're going to shake it around. Then we're going to go ahead and add, you can omit this, but I'm using the Daring plant-based chicken, the Cajun chicken, plant-based chicken. I gotta say that before I say it because I don't want y'all getting upset at me. Anyway, so I mixed that up with the onions. And you gonna let it cook. It doesn't take too much time to cook. Read the package, but I think it's about maybe like 6 to 8 minutes, something like that. I don't know, nothing crazy because it ain't real chicken, so it doesn't take that long to cook. So you're just gonna want to watch it, keep your eye on it, and stir it up. And it starts looking like that the more you allow it to cook. And once that's done, you're gonna go ahead and plate it. Now we are back in our skillet again, adding a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna add about 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Okay, make sure you take that little piece of onion out because we don't want that to get burnt. All right, so while the garlic is cooking up, we're just gonna go ahead and cut our green pepper real quick, take out all that inside stuff from the pepper, and we're just gonna slice it. We just slicing the pepper into long pieces, and what we do to one pepper, we will do to the other. So the same for the red pepper as well. So we're using all of our peppers. We use the whole entire thing, and we put that in a skillet. Now at this point, I should have known that I should be using a bigger skillet, but I didn't know. So I'm gonna start seasoning our peppers. I started with smoked paprika. Then I went on to some sea salt. You can use whatever kind of salt you want. I use sea salt. Then added some garlic powder, some black pepper, white pepper, which I know about white pepper. Okay, some onion powder, some oregano, and also some cayenne pepper. Italian seasoning. And we're going to mix all of that up and get our peppers, our red and green peppers, really flavored, okay? Because this going to be the base right here. All right, y'all. So now we're going to add our noodles. We're going to put those peppers to the side. We're going to add our noodles. I did about 3/4 of the box, which was actually a little bit too much. And then we're going to add vegetable stock. I added 2.5 cups of vegetable stock because we're going to cook these noodles. Okay, this is a 1-pot recipe. Then a can of fire roasted Rotel, which is going to give us some more of this spice. All right, so you're going to mix all of that up. Mix it up real good, or as I should say, is stir it up. Stir it up. Then I added some nutritional yeast to give it kind of like that, just to add to the creamy, cheesy texture type deal, even though I'm not using no cheese. So I used about maybe 1.5 tablespoons of that. Y'all see I'm eyeing it. And now what I did is I went ahead and seasoned the noodles with the same seasonings I just used. So the smoked paprika, the salt, the garlic powder, the pepper, the white pepper, the onion powder, oregano, cayenne, Italian seasoning, and I stirred all that up just to mix it up real good. I know y'all like, dang girl, you gonna be all right? Yes. All this stuff needs flavor. Y'all saw I didn't season that chicken. All right, you're gonna let it cook for about, I say maybe like 15 minutes. Check in on it. And then stir it again, and then maybe give it another 5 minutes or so. Okay, so while that's being made, we're going to go ahead and make some cornbread because we want to add some cornbread to this meal. So I did about 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a cup of yellow cornmeal, a 2/3 cup of sugar, maybe a little bit more, but, you know, I say 2/3, so... Yeah, that's 2/3 cup of sugar. Now, I did get this recipe from Norcooks. I'll have the link below. And then for salt, I added, but it's 1 teaspoon of salt. And then for baking powder, I added as well as 1 tablespoon of baking powder that she has in her recipe. And then a 1/3 cup of canola oil, and 1 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. I clean my spatula because that's my favorite kitchen utensil. And I went ahead and mixed all this cornbread batter up until there were no more clumps. Another way you could do this is you could sift your flour before you put it in to prevent clumps. But, you know, I just went ahead by hand and did my thing. All right, so I'm taking my cast iron skillet. I'm adding a little bit of vegetable oil, and I am coating my skillet. Now, you could put this cornbread batter into whatever you want, but I decided to use my cast iron skillet. Not too sure why I didn't just use a square pan, but you know what? It is what it is. You want to make sure you get all that batter into your pan, okay? Because no batter will be left behind, and it looks pretty like this. You're going to put it in the oven at 400 for about 20-25 minutes. All right, so we coming back to our noodles. They starting to stick now. I said, hold on, wait a minute. I thought I was finished. Now, if you do want to cook these some more, you can add some more vegetable stock and cook them more, but I tasted it, and I liked the texture it was at. So I got my plant cream here. Okay, this is my first time using this Country Crock plant cream. I used about 3/4 of the carton. Okay, this is where we getting our creamy texture from. Okay, you're going to stir it all up, stir it up, and get all that cream. Make sure it touches every single noodle, y'all. Every single noodle, okay? Then I went ahead and added in my peppers and my plant-based Cajun chicken to the noodles. So I really had to eye this, y'all, because I was just like, hold on, is this pan big enough? I also took out some of the noodles because I was like, it's going to overflow. Fill me up until I overflow. I want to run over. I want to run over. Okay, so I didn't want the pasta to run over, so that's why I had to kind of like eye this, see how much I was adding. I was like, okay, I can add a little bit more noodles. All right, let me add a little bit more noodles. All right, I see what we're doing here. Okay, then I was like, let me add some more of this, these peppers and chicken, plant-based chicken, to the mixture. And then I'm still just figuring it out, stirring it all up together. Then I'm like, let me just add the rest of this because I'm not going to use this at any other time. So let me just add it all up. And I cook for about a family of 5. That's just the way that's just the way I cook. That's how I know how to cook. And then, you know, I just eat it all until it's finished. Anyways, once that's all stirred and mixed up, you're going to want to cover it. You're going to cook it about maybe like 15 minutes. Come back, check on it, stir it up again. Taste it, see what you need to add. I added a little bit more of the plant-based cream, and then I added some more nutritional yeast too, just to bring down the spice a little bit. And then I stirred all that up again and made sure everything is mixed in. Y'all, this don't look so good. This don't look so good. Make sure you keep watching so you can see how it tastes, okay? Mix it all up, and let it cook for about another 15 minutes. All right, we're back to our cornbread. So let's do our toothpick test on our cornbread. All right, I see it's not all the way cooked. So I put it back in the oven for about maybe like 5 minutes. Came back. You see it's a little bit more brown. Did the toothpick test again, and the toothpick came out clean. So I was like, all right, time for the cornbread to come out the oven. All right, so now we back with our pasta, right? All right, so this is what we got, y'all. This is what we got. This is our Cajun vegan pasta, or vegan Cajun pasta, which looks so bomb. All right, y'all. Here goes my taste test. Let's see what happened. All done. All done. This took me a little too long. Just a little too long. But you know what? I started late, and it's 10:26. 10:26. And I started maybe 7:45-ish. Takes a while to get these things done. Production just makes everything a little longer than usual. But here I am. All right, y'all. So we got this vegan Cajun pasta with daring chicken. The Cajun daring chicken. Let's see how this tastes. First, let's pray. Amen. So I tasted this earlier. It's a little spicy, which y'all saw me add more coconut cream and a little bit more of the nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast gives it kind of like a cheesy flavor. So let's see what this is about. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try it with the, hold on, now we on the side. I'm gonna try it with the chicken. I like this. I'm glad I did add the coconut cream and more nutritional yeast just to bring it down a little bit. You know, it's Cajun right now. It's kicking, but it's not like crazy how it usually be. How I usually be eating my food. But hold on, this is a good combo right here, y'all. Big Cell may be onto something. I gotta take some of this to my family now. I ain't gonna eat all this within the next 2 days. Okay, y'all, so I do want to report that my mom and my sister thoroughly enjoyed my vegan Cajun pasta. So I know what I'll be making at the next family function. I'm rocking with this pasta, y'all. This is good. It's real good. I definitely made this again. Lots of flavors, lots of spices. Love the peppers, the onions. You got garlic. You got the seasoning. Then you got the daring chicken to give it, you know, a little bit of a meaty texture. This was really good. I really like this. We gonna make this again. Cornbread. Let's see how it's doing. I've made this before. See, I heard it all before. Cornbread good. I made this before, so it's nothing new. I'm gonna have to take some of this. I ain't gonna eat all this now. It's good, y'all. I wish it wasn't so late. I have to stay up late and let the food digest. Anyways, this is good. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. If you're gonna try it out, comment below. Let me know some revisions you might make. I know some people, you know, they might throw on maybe just vegetables and leave out the daring chicken, add some mushrooms, white mushrooms, because I heard portobello mushrooms aren't good for you. It's always something talking about. You know, some video my friend sent me talking about, is there something in it that can cause tumors? I said, what should we eat then? Nothing? We should eat nothing, because it's always something to something. Anyways, y'all, let me know how you would tailor this recipe to your liking. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.